Hello everyone. In this session, I am going to explain an amortization schedule based on a loan amount of 50 lakh taken for the 2 years at an annual interest rate of a 5%. We will walk through the logic behind the monthly interest, monthly payments, and how the principal is repaid over the time. By the end, you will clearly understand how EMI works and how a loan gets reduced month by month. Okay, first the basic loan details like the outstanding, the principal amount is 50 lakh rupees, and interest rate, annual interest rate 5%. We have to calculate the annual rate is 5%. We have to calculate the monthly interest rate is annual interest rate divided by 5% is going to the 0.4167%. So number of the periods, we have to calculate this also. Number of the periods is, this is how we calculated 5% interest rates divided by 12 is going to convert monthly basis. So number of the period is 2 years. 2 years is the 24 months. So using these inputs, the loan tenure is 24 months, is 2,19,000. Monthly payment is 2,19,357 rupees. So using this payment inputs, the Excel sheet has calculated fixed monthly payments EMI like a 2,19,357 rupees. So the EMI stays the same every month, but what changes every month is how much goes towards interest and how much goes towards principal. So next we have to learn about what is the EMI, how it works. So EMI stands for the equated monthly installments. It has two parts. The interest portion, you pay interest on the remaining loan amount, and principal portion is, this is reduced your outstanding loan. So every month, every month the interest portion becomes smaller and principal portion become a bigger. Why? Because interest is calculated on the remaining loan balance. Okay, so as the balance reduced over time, the interest decreases since the EMI is fixed. The remaining amount automatically become a principal repayment. So next here is we now let us walk through the first few months of the amortization table, understand the how pattern. Okay, first we took as a periods, how many periods are there? It's a 24 months. 24 months we have to repay, and payment column, and the how much interest we going to pay per month, and principal, how much we are going to pay principal, the minusing the interest rate in the payments minus interest, then we will come principal amount, how much we are paying to principal amount to the bank. After that, the residual debt. In this, the first month, see here first month, so EMI amount is 2,19,357 is there. So then what was the interest rate? The monthly interest rate is 0.4167%. so payment is 2,19,000. So when we calculated this, we got the 20,000. We are paying 20,833 rupees. We are going to paying the interest rate. When we are minusing the payment of the 2,19,357 minus the 20,833 rupees, the principal amount we are paying to the bank is the 1,98,523 rupees. This is principal amount. When we are minusing principal amount in an outstanding loan 50 lakh minus this amount 50 lakh minus principal amount is going to 48 lakh 1476 rupees is remaining loan amount. So like that we are going to calculate the 24 months. This is basic detail. And the next month, you know about the first month. What we did is a 50 lakh rupees is a loan amount, principal amount. We have to pay 2,19,357 rupees. The interest rate of this is 20,833. When we minus payments minus interest rate, the principal amount we get is 1,98,524 rupees we have to pay. So when we minus outstanding loan minus the remaining amount is 48,01,476. Like that we have to do the second month also. What was the interest rate? Interest rate is we calculated per month. Per month is 0.4167. 0.4167 interest is there. We got interest is 20,006. So the remaining amount, what was 48,01,476. It's based on this. On this the interest was 20,006 rupees. So when we deducting the payment 2,19,003, the second monthly installment is 2,19,357 rupees. The 2,19,357 when we minus the 20,006 rupees, so then we got principal amount is 1,99,351 rupees. So when we minus the 48,01,000, when we minus 48,01,476, the remaining amount we are minusing 48,01,476 minus 1,99,351 rupees. So we'll get remaining loan amount is 46,02,126. This is the remaining amount. So next month we calculated first month and second month. Third month same, it's continues same. See, the payment is monthly EMI payment. Third month monthly EMI payment is 2 lakh, same, the 2,19,357 rupees. Okay, then the interest rate on which the remaining amount, total amount was 46,02,126 rupees. Here is there. So when we monthly interest rate is 0.4167%. When we divided by when we calculated 0.4167%, we'll got 19,000 third month. Okay, 19,176 rupees we'll get. So when we minus 19,176, 2,19,357 minus the 19,176, we'll get 2,181 rupees. Same, when we deduct 46,02,126 minus the 2,181 rupees, we'll get the remaining loan amount is 44,01,944. Same, we're going to do fourth month also. Same. So we did the first month, second month, third month. What was the repayment amount? We know monthly EMI, we know that 2,19,357 rupees. Okay, fourth month we are doing fourth month. So interest rate is monthly based interest rate is 0.4167. How we'll calculate the last year remaining loan payment amount? What was 44,01,944 rupees. So it will become 18,341 rupees. 18,341 rupees. What was monthly repayment amount? Monthly EMI payment is a 2,19,357 rupees. So minus 18,341 rupees. So we'll get 2,01,016 rupees. Then 2,01,016 rupees we're going to deduct minus the last month the loan remaining amount, we have to minus it. 44 lakh 1944 rupees minus 2 lakh 1016 rupees. We'll minus it, then we'll get 42 lakh 929 rupees. So we'll get, it's a remaining loan amount 42 lakh 929. So we're going to next month. Like that we're going to do 24 months. Here is 24 months of the 10-year EMI period. So we have to do 5th month. 5th month was, you know, I already, you know, what was the monthly installment, monthly EMI payment is already, you know, 2,19,357 rupees. 5th month. Okay. Then how we calculate the 2,19,357 rupees? Then what was the monthly interest rate? Already, you know, the 0.4167%. Okay. And next 5th month, how will calculate the remaining loan amount on this? The 0.4167% is 17,504. Okay. Then we're going to minus, you already know where we have to minus, in a repayment EMI 2,19,357 rupees. We are going to minus it, 17,504. Then we'll get principal amount. The deducting we're going to will minus it the 17,504. Then we'll get 2,01,853 rupees. It was principal amount. We are deducting the interest on EMI payments. What we did first, we are minusing interest on EMI payment. What principal we are paying? So when we are minusing the before last month the remaining payment amount, rescheduled debt is 42 lakh. The debt is 42 lakh 929 rupees. We are minusing the principal amount. We'll get 39 lakh 19,076 rupees. So like that we are going to do same is 6 month. Okay, we are going 6 month. You know, we got debt, last month debt is 39 lakh 99,076 rupees. Okay, then we are going to 6 months. 6 month also as same is the EMI installment is 2,19,357 rupees. What was the monthly interest rate? It is 0.4167%. How we'll get 39 lakh 99,076 is 0.4167% is 16,663 rupees. So what we'll do, the EMI installment what we are paying 2,19,357 rupees. So minus the interest, what was the interest is 60,663 rupees. We are minusing interest rate. Then we'll get the principal amount we are paying. What principal amount we are paying? We'll get 2,02,694 rupees. So the debt we are going to paying is where we have to minus before the debt is a 39 lakh 99,076 rupees minus we are paying principal amount. What principal amount we are paying? We have to minus it 2,02,694. We'll get remaining debt is 37 lakh 96,381 rupees. Like that, same. The 7th one as usual. What was the monthly installment and what will get interest rate? 0.41%, 0.4167%. We got remaining last year debt 37 lakh 96,381 rupees. We'll get the 15,818 rupees. 2,19,000 we have to paying monthly EMI minus for 15,818 rupees. We'll get same the 2,03,539 rupees. We have to pay principal amount. It will get the remaining debt was 35,92,843 rupees. But as you know, EMI repayment, what we are paying amount, this is interest rate, what we are deducting the interest, minusing the interest, both minusing interest. Then we'll get principal amount of the 8th month. Principal amount will minusing last month debt. In this month we are paying principal. We'll get 33 lakh 8,456 rupees. And like that we are going to ninth month, 2,90,000, as you know, 2,19,357 rupees. What was the interest? We are going to paying 14,190 rupees. And what was the principal? Actual principal is 2,05,238 rupees. So we are deducting the minusing last month EMI payment, debt. So it will come 31,83,218 rupees. Like that same we are doing 10th month also. 10th month of the EMI payment is 2,19,357, and what was the interest rate of the 0.4167%? So that was we are going to deduct minus it. So that was principal amount. Actual principal amount we are paying is 2,06,094 rupees. So last month debt is minus last month debt minus 2,06,094 rupees is the remaining debt is 29,77,124 rupees. It will the 10th month we got calculated. Basic information is here. What was principal amount? We took loan from 50 lakh rupees. So this is 5% interest. We converted it in the interest monthly interest rate. It's the number of the period is 24 months. Exactly we got 24 months. We have to pay 2,19,357 rupees. Like that we are calculating here. 10th month was completed. Then we are going for the 11th month. 11th month, what we are going to do? The first was the what we are paying EMI payment 2,19,000, interest rate 0.4167%, and when we minus it we'll get actual principal amount we are paying. And last month debt, we know last month debt is 29,77,124 rupees. So we'll get, how we'll get 29,77,124 minus 2,06,952. How will get 2,06,952? When we deducting minusing the interest rate, interest what we are paying interest, when we minus on which EMI installment payment. Okay, when then we will get 27,70,172 rupees. It's 11th month completed. So 12th also we are going to same we have to do 24 months. Now we are 12th month, the EMI installment, this is also interest rate, and we are deducting. Then we'll get actual principal amount. Then last month debt was how much? 27,70,172, as you know, and the remaining debt we have 25,62,357 rupees. Okay, you know, now we will get all the things. So now we are calculating the 13th month. We are in 13th month. As you know, the EMI we are paying interest rate 0.4671%. You know, we calculated, we are now minusing the 10,677, 2,19,357. Then we'll get, when we minus 2,19,357 minus 10,676, we'll get actual principal amount we are paying. This is 10,676 is interest. What we are paying is interest. Then when we deduct the 10,676, we'll get actual principal amount. Actual principal amount we are paying is 2,08,680 rupees. So we are minusing last month, the remaining debt is 25,62,357. When we minusing the 2,08,680 actual principal amount we are paying this month. So this was remaining debt is 23,53,676. How it will calculate? It is remaining debt, 13th month debt. We have to pay 23,53,677 rupees. Like that. 14th month also same, we are doing same the interest rate, and we are the actual repayment, actual principal. When we deducting the interest rate, we are actually paying what actual payment, and then we'll get the same amount what we are paying the remaining loan amount, 2,09,550 actual principal amount. When we deduct minusing the last debt, that was 23,53,676. Then we'll get the 14th month remaining loan amount. Same. Next month we are going to 15th month. 15th month, as you know, what was our EMI? 2,19,357 rupees. What was the interest rate for the monthly? We are converted monthly interest rate. Monthly interest rate. It is our annual interest rate is a 5%. Now monthly interest rate 0.4671% is there. No, that was we are doing here. It is 8,934 rupees. We are calculated. So when we minusing, we have to minus 2,19,357 minus 8,934 rupees. When we minusing, we actual principal we are paying, that was 2,10,423 rupees, and actual the now remaining debt was 19,33,704. You know how we'll get interest rate, how we'll get principal amount, as you know how we'll get. Okay, then 16th one, as same only, the monthly EMI. Then what was the interest rate deducting interest rate both. Then we'll get actual principal amount, then remaining debt, like that. 17th month, the EMI, interest rate minus, we did minusing, and actual principal. So then we'll get the what remaining debt, what was the remaining debt, like that. 18th month we are going to do what was the EMI, our EMI, monthly EMI. 18th month is same. So then what was the monthly interest rate, what was the, how we'll get monthly interest rate on this 15,10,224, 0.671% is there. No, so that interest rate will become 6,293, like that. We'll get on this we are doing on this the last month remaining what debt is there. No, on that we are going to calculate of the interest rate. So that interest rate will be reducing. See, all interest rate are going to coming down because of the principal, actual repayment amount is going to decrease. So like that, 6,293 rupees this month, 18th month interest rate. When we minusing the interest rate of the 6,293 rupees, it was 2,13,064 rupees. Actual we are paying, actual principal amount we are paying. Then remaining debt is 12,97,159 rupees. So 19th month also same. 19th month also, 19th month EMI payment, what we are paying EMI, same amount, and interest rate, how we will calculate it. Previous, the interest rate on this previous debt on how much percent? 0.4671%. okay, this was 5,405 rupees. Then the actual, when we minusing the EMI amount minus the interest, then we'll get 2,13,952 rupees. Actual we are paying, the principal we are paying, we'll get this amount. Then when we deducting last month debt minus actual we are principal amount this month we are paying, this going to give minusing, then we'll get 10,83,207 rupees. okay, then 20th month actual EMI and interest rate, then we'll get actual principal, then we'll get the debt, remaining debt is 8,68,364 rupees. Next, like that, to 21st month, like that, EMI amount, interest rate we calculated on this. Last debt, you know, last debt we are calculated on interest on basis of the 3,618 rupees, 618 rupees, and actual principal we are paying. Then we'll get the remaining debt. So 22nd month also same. 22nd month EMI amount, interest rate, actual principal we are paying. Then we'll get the same, the 4,35,918 rupees. So next 23rd month, I'm going to explain you, because it is EMI payment. First what we did, it is 5% annual interest rate. Then we converted, this is annual interest rate 5%, then we converted into a monthly interest rate on 50 lakh rupees at period of 24 months. So it will convert, it will comes monthly EMI was 2,19,357 rupees monthly EMI. That was our payment. We have to pay 23rd month. So how we calculated, how we get 4167%, how we'll get that 1,817 is we are interest on 4,35,987 on interest rate was, you'll get interest rate is here 0. It's a monthly interest rate 0.4167%. We'll get 1,817 rupees. Then when we minus 2,19,357, when we minus 1,817 rupees, we'll get actual principal amount we have to pay. That was 2,17,540 rupees. So we'll get that easily 2,18,447 rupees. And last month is at 24th month, that was same. We have to do as a 24 month also. Same 24 month is EMI, then EMI, interest rate, actual amount. Then we'll paying 2 lakh, last debt 2,18,447. This month we are paying 2,18,000. Then this was the loan amount was 0, closed. So the next was the now key insights. The interest reduced every month because interest is calculated on the remaining balance. The interest amount keeps shrinking. Principal repayment increases every month. EMI is a fixed. Interest rate was decreases. Principal the increases. So then the faster loan reduction in a later months, because in the beginning you are mostly pay interest. Towards the end you pay almost only principals. This is how all EMI loan works. So whether it's a home loan, car loan, person loan, the logic is the same. So shorter tenure, the higher EMI, but huge interest is saving. So since this is only a 2 year, you save a lot on interest compared to typically 10-year home loan. That was like that. The total conclusion was, the final conclusion was the loan amount is 5 lakh, EMI is we are paying 2,19,370 here to 357 rupees. Monthly interest rate is we converted 0.4167%. So like that over 24 months the interest portion keeps same, then decreasing. So the principal portion keeps increasing. Loan get fully repaid in the 24 month. This is the amortization schedule, gives a way clear picture of this, how your EMI is split into a interest and principal, how your loan reduced over time. Thank you.